What's going on, everyone? It's Mike back again, and Everton have lost 3-0 to Brighton. It was the first game at Goodison Park. There was tributes to several people, including Kevin Campbell. I think it's easier to explain the management side first, because it's going to be short and sharp. First 45 minutes against Roma, I didn't think we were very good. I thought we were a bit blunt up front, and I think that was fairly obvious. However, I expected him to change it today. And I know some people didn't. Some people thought, oh yeah, we'll still start the core and, you know, we'll still go with the same front four, essentially. But it was poor today. It was poor today. Decore was offside 4 times in the first half alone. He starts Michael Keane, and I'm not saying Michael Keane actually had an horrendous game today, but he's been in a defence where we've lost 3-0. And the big thing I noticed about was both the first goal and the second goal, I think Keane should do better. There's no doubt the first goal is probably more Mikalenko not stopping the cross. He gets done by Minter and the ball's put into the net. Tarkowski's not close enough to Matoma. So that's that. The second goal, no one engages Danny Welbeck, and as a senior member of that defensive team, as soon as the ball is lost, I think he should have engaged, and he doesn't. He stands off him, and lets him literally put it in the bottom corner. And the third goal was, yeah, I mean, it was just, the game was gone. But playing Decore and Michael Keane almost destroys everything that we've been trying to do certainly in the last 2 or 3 games of pre-season. I just can't believe it. We looked a million times better with players like Ndiaye on the pitch last week, and he doesn't come on until we're 2-0 down on the 65th minute. I can't believe that decision. And all of that stems from Sean Dyche. Now, I'm not sitting there saying Sean Dyche out and all of that. I'm not starting that bandwagon. In my opinion, it's too early. And I think we can be all very reactionary. And it would be really easy for me to be really, really angry. John's got some comments, and I'm going to put his video in now.
Going everyone, it's me back again. Did anyone really expect anything to change with the team selection? And Dyche spent 50, 60 minutes on the bench. Calvert-Lewin's on fuck all again. No tactics, no game plan, fuck all. I expected us to win today before the first whistle. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed within the 4 walls of the fucking Goodison Park boardroom. Nothing has changed on the pitch. It's just dire. It's fucking dire. And I'm so sorry for swearing, Michael. I know you tried to cut it out. This is one of the worst I've seen for a long, long time. This has been poor today. I don't see it changing. He's still there, wiping the sweat off his head like he always does. Nah. I'm fucking done already, mate. I'm actually done. I'm done. And you can pop at me in the comments what I asked. I'm not fucking bothered anymore, because I'm never fucking wrong. I tell you that now. I can see what's coming.
You can see from John's comments, it was very easy to get wound up and angry today. You know, there's a VAR decision. Calvert-Lewin stands on Lewis Dunk's foot. Ball slides, he slides. I don't know anymore if that's a penalty or not. But if the referee gives a decision on the pitch, my understanding of VAR this season is that the VAR team shouldn't be necessarily saying you need to overturn that. So when they go to the monitor, the referee can make a judgment call and go, actually, yeah, I got that wrong. It's not a penalty. And he watches it again. And I'm all right with that. I can understand that. But he couldn't do that at Goodison today, is my understanding. And then it's come out that there was a secondary screen. Well, I haven't saw that secondary screen. I've seen a video of what happened with Simon Hooper. He does not watch that replay. So, if I'm being totally honest, I think that was a farce today. And irrespective of whether it was a penalty or not, it should have been given because the on-field decision at the time was a penalty. So that's the management side. Sean Dyche let us down today. The referees, as normal, let us down today. Ashley Young, straight red card. He tugs his hand, but yes, it is a red card. He is the last man. I don't like it. I think it's stupid. I think it's absolutely appalling defending. But he shouldn't be starting Premier League games. He's 39 years old, yet Sean Dyche still trusts him. So, look, there's my bit on Sean Dyche. He gets it wrong today. Tactically, wrong. Gets everything wrong today. Substitution timings, the lot. Shocking performance. And as much as you can go and have a go at the players, when you're wrong, you put your hands up and you're there to be shot at. And today, unfortunately, Sean Dyche is there to be criticised because it was wrong. The referees, again, wrong, in my opinion. I get why it's not a penalty, but because it was given as a penalty and he couldn't change that because of VAR, it has to be a penalty. So, that frustrates me. And then, look, we're going to talk about the actual players today. Now, there was one good player in the Everton team for me today. They started brightly, Everton. They started brightly. They were moving the ball around quickly. Jack Harrison gets a shot off really early. There's an offside goal. All of those positive things. The post is hit. The ball goes across the box. Brighton hit the post as well. It just was a decent game of football up until about the 15th to 20th minute, and Brighton just started turning the screw just a touch. A couple of corners. Lewis Dunk causing a few problems in the box. Blah, 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 blah. That shouldn't be happening. Shouldn't be happening. But anyway, it does. Matoma goes through 1-0. We know the scores. I'm not going to go on about the goals. But those players today didn't stand up. They didn't go, come on. This is the last game at Goodison. This is for the crowd. This is the atmosphere. This is all of the banners that the Everton fans were putting out a day before the game. All of the people that got there early. All of the singing, the chanting, the photo taking. They forgot all of that today. And they produced a performance that is nowhere near good enough. And it's not just good enough in Premier League standard. That would have lost in a championship today. That was appalling. That was absolutely appalling. There was too many gaps in between midfield. Calvert-Lewin was too isolated. I can't remember how many times Dwight McNeil actually touched the ball. The lack of delivering a ball into the box is scandalous. And then the substitutions just really don't help. Because in the Roma game, when Lilliman and Dyche did come on, he changed the game. We didn't get to see any of that today because we were already 2-0 down. In my opinion, he should start the game. And I think he should have started today. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. I actually can't get over that is the performance that team, that manager, that group of people have put in on the first game of the season at Goodison Park with all of the effort the fans went to. I can't get over that. It's a disgrace. Everton going to Spurs next week. How is that Everton team going to turn up at Spurs? Because we know they'll just do what Brighton did, but better. They'll just do it faster. They'll just play through the channel quicker. Honestly, I'm absolutely fuming with that performance. Like, absolutely fuming. I can't believe it. I can't believe how poor it was. But it's the first game of the season. So, you know, a lot of people always go, it's the first game of the season, you know. It's fine. You know, we've got another 37 games and all of that. Yes, that is true. And last season we didn't win a first game until September or something, and we still stayed up by a decent amount of points. We actually would have finished joint with Brighton. But I actually said in my preview, and actually in the videos before my preview, I said it will be a good test to see where Everton are against Brighton, based on the fact we finished so close in the table last season. And that was a performance. The lad Everton wanted to sign, Minter, was really good until he got subbed off at 45 minutes. He was rapid, creates the goal. Danny Welbeck looking like Louis Saha in his prime. It stunk of awfulness. It really was poor. It really was poor, and there isn't a positive silver lining to it. I'm not interested in the comments from Dyche, and I think your reaction should be one of anger. I think you were more than happy, more than right to say to yourselves tonight, I am angry because they have upset me today, and they have upset me. And I'm sure they've upset the 39,500 Evertonians that were there today, and I'm sure they've upset the God knows how many people that have watched the games, you know, all over the world. They have seen today the football club having gone into this 5 new Jack Harrison's, yeah, 4 new signings, really exciting, and only one of them has turned up today. Only one, and that was Tim Ibrahim, and the other new signings didn't get the chance. Jake O'Brien should be starting, and so should Lilliman and Dye. And Lundstrom, he come in later. He has to just get ready, bide his time, because Dwight McNeil also can't put in performances like he did at the start of last season, this season, because he shouldn't have been playing. So yeah, disappointed immensely. The whole team let us down. I even thought Pickford looked a bit sluggish today, and I get that because he's only had a couple of weeks pre-season, but I even thought he looked sluggish. So I look at the entire Everton team today, and yeah, I'm just massively disappointed in the lot of them. And I really, really hope they book up their ideas for Tottenham, because that could be horrendous. So yeah, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you soon. Peace.